Hey there, hi there, Taurus, and welcome to your reading for the month of October. So, up first for you, I have the Death card with the Burn book from Mean Girls. Okay, so there's obviously a story being written here, a transformation is happening, but if you know anything about the movie Mean Girls, the Burn book contains basically like secrets about the people in the book, just like embarrassing stuff that's in the book or whatever. And it's not, fun and lighthearted and loving and caring. It's very like mean spirited, okay? Um, so I feel like somebody or something, an energy is trying to make you feel bad about your transformation, and your transformation um, is scary. Okay, death can be scary, right? So I think that's kind of what's happening here. Okay, so that being said, this has a lot to do with like past life energy. Okay, this has to do with deja vu, repeated patterns, and karmic lessons. Okay, that's why you are having this sort of like epiphany. Um, More than just like an aha moment, it's more of an epiphany of like, why is this death transformation happening now? Like, why is this choosing me now? Why this time, right? It has to do with your past life. It has to do with the full energy. You haven't gone on this journey before, or you have gone on this journey before, but it's a little bit, things are a little bit different, okay, now. Or a lot different, okay? Because I am seeing the full come up twice now, okay? So there's your synchronicity, okay? Synchronicity. Okay, however you want to say it, word it. Basically, there it is. There's deja vu, right? Kind of like seeing the black cat in the Matrix, right? Just walk across the same path. Like in the very same exact pattern. It's like a glitch, okay? So that's why you're feeling this energy, Taurus, okay? So that being said, we have the High Priestess, the Magician, and the Empress. Okay, so all three of these cards are what is known as major arcanas. That means that they hold great weight and great significance in your journey moving forward. The Empress is the mother of the tarot. She is the divine feminine goddess, the epitome of it all, right? A lot of the other queens will like go to her as like their source for great feminine, motherly, nurturing, birthing a new idea, creating a new idea, fertility, all the things that are incorporated in a woman, in a goddess, okay? Like Venus, okay? You got the sign Venus here. That's the goddess of love, okay? So a lot of like, I feel like distorted masculine energies are going to try to like make this Empress energy seem like less like of her worth or less of her value like over time, but you've got to just trust your instincts here. That's why the High Priestess is coming through. So this is the maiden, the mother, and the crone. This is all three phases of a woman's psyche coming together as a triple threat, as the 333. Okay, so that being said, you're going to want to trust your instincts a great deal here moving forward on this spiritual journey, because this is something that you've done before, but things are a little are like there's variants that are slightly different now that are going to make this journey a little bit more challenging than the last time. And the last time, don't get me wrong, was super challenging. That's why the Magician is coming up here as well. Again, to remind you of your infinite power, your infinite wisdom. You have all four items of the tarot deck. There's the cups, the sword, the wand, and the pentacle. Okay, these are your four suits. So they are going to really transform you at this time into tuning into your fullest potential, into your full ability here. That's why you have the Fool coming up here, because it's like you're full of energy, that, I feel like you feel like silly and like foolish for even attempting this journey. I feel like you don't even fully think that it's going to be like what you hoped it's going to be, okay, or what you want it to be, okay. But then we have this devil energy that comes out, okay, Taurus, and this says obsession here, okay. The reason why you're feeling a little bit like, why am I needing to go on this journey? Why is this like journey feeling so foolish to me? And not just once, but twice it doesn't come out in your reading, right? So that's just like more, I feel like, anxiety, okay, for your travels here on your spiritual journey, your spiritual quest. But this person that I feel like you're journeying to, or that is calling to you, this energy that is calling to you, is this is an obsession. Okay, this person is obsessed with you. Okay, it might not come across that like every day or every second or every minute, but do not get me wrong, this is the card of obsession, okay, the devil. So they do see you as, this person that this embodies this beautiful energy that is like super powerful, okay. And they're very drawn to it, like a moth to the flame. They're very drawn to explore the unknown ahead. They want you to explore the unknown ahead. Okay. And you are very, the devil's all about temptation, right? So you are their temptation. Okay. I don't want you to think that you're being tempted here, because I don't think you are, Taurus. I don't think you're being tempted. I think you are the temptation. And that is making it a little bit harder for you to like manage this energy that is now coming in for you, because there's a lot of pain surrounding this energy. I feel like you've been here before. Like this person has been obsessed with you before. They have been drawn to you before, but they hurt you. Okay. Apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. Okay, so you are afraid, you are apprehensive, you are being cautious about this. Okay, there's no doubt in my mind about that. Now we have the Ace of Cups. This is the Dundee Award, True Fulfillment and Joy Award. You are going to get true fulfillment and joy from this journey. I know it might not seem that way at first, but listen to me. Those are the possibilities happening for you here at this time. Okay? Free spirited, adventure, risks, right? There's no reward without risk. So, you're going to have to think really like hard about this this adventure, okay, that's coming up here, okay. Distant, strange, and keep a distance. See, it's so confusing, right? Because it's like, okay, this person is calling to me, this adventure is calling to me, this journey is calling to me, but then I'm getting this, keep a distance, right? Like, don't give too much out to me at once, okay? I feel like that's what you're saying, Taurus, is like too much at once is like, it's hard to make sense of that, because I feel like this energy really didn't do that before. You know what I'm saying? Or they did it before, but then they caused you pain right after they did that. So that's why you're taking your time with this. But it's good to prepare for a journey. Any adventure, any journey explorer person will tell you, like, you need to be prepared before you step into the unknown. And this person is so obsessed with you that they want you to just like forget all the preparations, forget all the risks that are involved, and just go for it. And you're like, no, because there's, what I'm saying, it's like, I did that before with you, remember, and it didn't work out for me, right? So that's why you're a little bit hesitant here. Okay, Six of Wands. regardless of how you prepare or what you prepare, there's going to be a victory here. Okay, so this person needs to stop like stressing and worrying, I feel like, about um, there not being a victory here, because this is the card of victory. You can see this man is riding on his white horse. He's won the battle. It's over. Everyone is celebrating. There's a parade. He's wearing a wreath of honor. It's all working out, right? So this person who's like, let's let this get this going. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's like, slow down. Let's prepare first and make preparations. And then if it's meant to be, then okay, that's fine. But at least we're prepared. You know what I'm saying? So there's that initial like hyper energy that can be also seen as anxiety that wants to come through. Okay, now we have inner temple. I feel like, Taurus, you're like, I need to go in my inner temple right now and get me some like new like messages and downloads from my spirit guides, because it's a lot. It's a lot. So you have the inner temple. Okay, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Okay, so that's what you're tuning into right now. Okay, you're in your inner temple, Taurus. No one can bother you. Okay, forget everything else that's going on outside of your temple right now, and just focus on you and your heart and what your heart wants. Okay, because that really is going to be what leads you to success, and what motivates you and what makes you feel good about your decisions is following your heart. So you need to like quiet your mind, go into your inner temple, meditate, whatever it is that you do to find and tune into your inner voice, your inner wisdom, your inner guidance. That's where the high priestess is. She's in her temple. That's where you need to go. So you're going there. What are the messages when you get there? My breath connects me to life. So starting with your like breath work. All right. So basically, like once you enter your temple, you can like start your meditation, your breath work, you can start to do your dream work, your shadow work. It's your place to do whatever you want. Okay, basically. And then this is going to bring in new messages. So we have here, the whole world is touched by your love. Okay, Taurus. And that is just a really beautiful confirmation that I feel like you really need it, because it's been like a really long time since I think you felt loved or felt appreciated, for all the love that you do bring into this world and that you do give. Okay. And then we have here, let's see. Okay, so we have the Page of Coins and the Seven of Cups. So it's not like the most ideal situation, when it comes to figuring out, like this new energy and what exactly they want from you, or what they're willing to give to you. So that's very interesting. But I must say that there is this desire for sexual freedom. Okay, when two souls um, come together and they're unified. Okay, and I feel like this person does want to offer you um this new freedom, but I'm getting like this Seven of Cups energy. So it's kind of like what they're offering might just be an illusion, right? It might not be exactly what you think it's going to be or what you want it to be, right? And the Page of Coins isn't really like the most mature person when it comes to like the financial aspect of things. So I don't know if this person you're dealing with isn't very financially savvy when it comes to money and what to invest in. But I do have for you, I feel like 10 of Pentacles. There's wealth here. There's prosperity here for you. So I wouldn't worry too much about what this person brings in or doesn't bring in, because I think you have plenty of wealth. You have plenty of pentacles, and you're very good with your money. You're good at saving. You're good at budgeting. You're very financially savvy. Okay, so this isn't really like something that you particularly are worried about when it comes to your own investment and your own financial security. Okay, but it is something that this person does struggle with, because the Seven of Cups you ideally want to be like gifts, offerings, blessings, but like they're not like fully materialized. They're more just like thoughts or ideas or feelings. So that's not great. Okay. Past the circle. Healthy boundaries are crucial for growth. Okay, so you do have to have healthy boundaries with whoever you let in to your inner world. Okay, whoever you let in into that circle of trust. Okay, it's not just going to be anybody, it's not going to just be anyone. Okay, so that's really important to remember here and remind yourself, because there is like a dagger here in the middle of the circle. It's like a warning to anyone who tries to invade your personal space that isn't like respecting your boundaries, isn't respecting yourself, isn't respecting your autonomy, respecting your temple. It's like, what do people think this is, right? Is this just a game to everybody? Like, this is your body, this is your life, this is your spirit, this is your soul, this is your heart, this is your mind, Taurus. These are all things that belong to you. Okay, so we have the Devil card, and it does come out twice here, Devil card energy. Okay, so actually three times. Okay, third time's a charm, right? So we have the Devil here three times. And in each image depicted here, you can see that there's a man and a woman chained together, and the person who holds the chain is the devil himself. Okay, or herself, right? So earlier, oh, actually, you know what? The devil came out four times, because remember, it was in that obsession. Let me just go back here and get it. Okay, yeah. So this was the okay. So this person who wants you sees you like this. Okay, they're totally obsessed with you. They see you as like a fire goddess, like, you know, Lilith energy. Like, you are powerful, you are almighty. They worship you, right? They worship the ground you walk on. They're totally obsessed with you. Okay, they pray to you. Okay, but the thing is here is that with these three devil cards, very different energy. Okay, in all three of these cards, a man and woman are chained together, and the devil holds the chains. Okay, and each devil in this picture is masculine. Okay, it's a male. Alrighty, except for this one's more of like a creature, but still, you get the point. So, there is this sense that, you know, you are really like trying to figure out what these like devilish charmers, devilish energy, masculine energies are trying to, what the message is that they're trying to give to you. Okay. And that is one of, I feel like, being chained and linked very heavily, okay, to someone else or something else. But I think it's like, maybe these are like three couples, okay, and each set of couples has like this, like, I feel like they have this control. Okay, there's this thing that's controlling them, controlling their decisions. And here you come along, the devilish goddess. Now you have a female in charge. Shocker, big surprise. Who knew, right? It's not so much masculine energy anymore, it's now feminine energy. Okay, and that's like a whole new shock to these energies. Okay, that's a whole new thing. They're not used to that. Okay, they're not used to you coming in, Taurus, and being in charge. They're not. They're used to like feeling they're like there's some control thing happening. There's some kind of control dynamic situation happening in their relationships with themselves, their masculine, feminine energies, or within their own relationships. So that being said, okay, just search for the truth. It is right in front of you. The truth is right in front of you, Taurus. Okay, so what is the truth? Okay, so we have adrososin, tradition. I probably did not say that right, but tradition. Okay, tradition. That is the truth. So, traditionally speaking, you don't want to be in a relationship where, everything is feeling controlled, everything is feeling calculated. You want some sort of freedom. But this journey started out with you planning and this other energy wanting to pull you away from planning and being more like surprising and more like instant and not so calculated, right? So that's going to be interesting. 8 of Cups. Keep it chill. Yeah. Suck it. 8 of Cups. Keep it chill. Yeah, you're going to have to let some of these emotions and feelings that you have, you're going to have to let some of them go. Okay, for this person, because whether they're obsessed with you or not, which shows to me that they are obsessed with you, okay, they're looking at things in a very traditional sense, in a very traditional way, and you are like, like somewhere in the middle there, okay? So, sent home, yeah, you're gonna might have to send somebody home. Bachelor to Bachelor Nation. This suitor that's pursuing you might not be the one. They might not be your soulmate. They might not be the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. Okay, so you're probably going to have to send them on their way. You're going to probably have to send them home. Now we have the rose thread, inner call, soul led, the mystic, living courageously. Yeah, okay, there's someone else here that wants you to live courageously. They want to have you live a bold life. Okay, the sun, joy, enjoyment, life source, success, vitality, play. They want you to play. They want you to have fun. Okay. They love seeing that side of you. They're very loyal, loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing, the 2 of Cups. Okay. So this person who's loyal to you, who understands you, who knows that you're like a planner, but you're not like, it's not like you're calculated. It's just like there are things that need to happen, right? There are things that need to fall into place. And this person understands that, okay? This is your 2 of Cups. This is someone you are mirroring. This could be a twin flame, a soulmate, take it as it resonates, but this is someone who's very loyal and trustworthy, okay? It's not so much about obsession, it's about trusting that the universe will allow you to be with this person if it's meant to be. And this person is in support of that. They're in support of your personal power. They want you. Look, this even looks like a devil, a woman with like devilish horns as well. They want the devil, woman, feminine energy, divine feminine energy. They want you to be tapped into that. They want you to pull that energy into your life and use it and incorporate it into your journey. Okay. And they know that it takes time. They understand that you're not someone who's just going to rush into things, because I feel like you did that before and it didn't work out. Okay, so personal power, I encourage you to be the master of your destiny. Okay, Taurus. So that energy that wants you to do that wants you to manifest your power and be in control of your destiny, that is a true sign of someone that you can really work with in life. You can really see yourself with, and you can really fully feel like yourself around. Okay, children, know that your children are protected. Yeah, once you tap into that, powerful energy that's within you, again, Taurus, then you're going to feel protected. Your inner child's going to feel protected. I don't know if you have children or not, but they're protected as well, just to let you know. And there's communication coming in. Yeah, this person wants to communicate with you. Communication. They really want to talk to you. Perspective, better off, happiness, clear-headed, space. Yeah. So clear headspace, better off, happiness. Like, you're better off when you are happier, right? Who knew? Who knew you were better off when you were happier? Who knew that, Taurus, right? But that's the truth, okay? So that's your need for perspective. Look at this. We got the King of Wands, Two of Wands. Yeah, this person definitely wants to go on a journey with you. Two of Wands is all about like getting ready for a journey, setting out on the world, seeing what lies ahead. And this Lion, again, that's that courage, that's that bravery, that's that powerfulness, that's that feeling of protection, a protector. Okay. Please forgive me. I know I messed up. Yeah. So I think that this person in the past, you like jumped into things right away with them, and it was very fast, and things were like moving very fast and quickly, and then everything came to a sudden like halt. Okay, like pump the brakes, right? And I think you've been waiting a really long time for them to, explain why that happened, or what was the reasoning behind all that. And I think that now that like I think they realize that they messed up, okay, and they want to be with you, okay, and they do show you like them coming to you and showing that vulnerability and that side of themselves with you and opening up to you about that. That is a sign of courage. So it can be a little bit scary at first because you're like, wow, this is a new side to this person I didn't see before. But it's still a very beautiful sign nonetheless, okay? Yeah, Page of Candles. They might have a little like demon energy in them as well. They might have their own demons to face, but they still hold a light for you. Okay, Taurus. Nobody's perfect, okay? And then we have Judgment. Yeah. I feel like there is that sense of judging the situation as challenging and as like it's gonna be something that is like really life altering. I don't think the Judgment card comes up lightly in a reading. It just doesn't. It's always a message that don't take this new connection, this new journey, this new energy coming in for you, don't take it lightly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that is going to be bold. It's something that is going to be different. It is going to be something that is challenging. It's definitely going to be a change for sure, but it's going to, I feel like, raise your spirits. And I feel like it's also going to pull you in the direction that you want to go, like higher self, higher power, higher consciousness, higher self-awareness, like higher standing in the beginning of this reading was literally like the death card, okay? And that's what you were afraid of. You were afraid of like, well, what are people going to say to me if they think about me, or say about me if they find out, my like this death card, right? This book, this burn book, right? The thing about the burn book is like it's um it's circumstantial at best. I mean, it's not the whole truth, right? It's just a little piece of information that gets blown up and blown out of proportion and is used to hurt other people. You know what I'm saying? So, do you really care about what people say about you? Do you really care about what people judge about you? I don't think you do, Taurus, because you have so much good stuff happening. You have inner strength. You have inner strength. Why do you care what other people think? Why do you care what other people say about you? That's not, I feel like that's just not you, Taurus. Like where your heart leads you to, where you're led to go, and that's all that matters to you. Regardless, don't lose yourself in things you can't change. Exactly. You can't change people. You can't make them think, okay, I see Taurus's perspective. Oh, I'll write something nice about Taurus. I'll say something nice about Taurus. You know what? Who cares what people say? Who cares what people write about you? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about it. It shouldn't matter to you what other people think about you, Taurus. All that matters is what you think of yourself. And this new energy coming in is like, since when do you care what other people think, Taurus? Like, remember that's I feel like that's why this person was drawn to you in the first place, is because you didn't care what other people thought. That's what like got you guys connected in the first place. Focus on the things you can change: attitude, mindset, and energy. You've got everything you need, Taurus. And I feel like this person is telling you the same thing. They're like, change your mindset, right? Um, yeah, and that's gonna bring in this victory. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so and Two of Swords. I feel like you guys both are like spiritual warriors. Like you both like have immense amount of power, and you guys definitely like I feel like connect on such deep like mental levels that like I don't even know, I don't even understand, but it's there. Okay. And perfect success. Yeah, this relationship, this connection is going to end with perfect success. So you might be having nightmares, Nine of Swords, but I don't think they're I don't think they're nightmares that you think they are. I know it sounds confusing, but I think you're waking from your dreams with realizations of how much power you actually have. This Nine of Swords, I feel like you're able to comfort this person in the picture. I don't think you are this person. I think you're the comforter. I think you're the healer. I think you're the one that gives mental clarity to those who do wake from bad dreams that they're on a, like they're confused about. I think your nightmares are like other people's fears, and I feel like you come into the mix and you rescue them from their fears. I feel like it. I don't know why. Like, and I would say, sometimes this card shows up in readings, and readers are like, other tarot readers are like, oh, you're probably going through some mental, confusion. You need clarity, blah blah blah. It's like I think you are the clarifier, Taurus. I think you're the one bringing the clarifying. I think you're the one bringing the explanation and the understanding. So that's I feel like that's your job. I don't know, like and I feel like you're gonna be rewarded for your job. I think you're gonna literally be like, I feel like this masculine, he's like he's coming back from the winning the war, the battle, whatever. He's won, he's victorious, blah blah blah, and he's giving you a wreath on your head. He's like, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't feel this way. I wouldn't feel this good. I wouldn't feel like I won, but it's because of you that I feel successful. It's because of you that I feel powerful. And that's really that confirmation of respect and love, Taurus, is when you help someone and they say thank you. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They're like, thank you. Like, okay. And then Page of Cups, a nice hot cup of hot cocoa for you with some nice toasty marshmallows on top. There you go. You have it. Okay. What's better than a nice hot cup of hot chocolate, to warm your spirits? Some marshmallows in there. It's festive. It's holiday. It's cheer. It's beautiful. This reminds me of Christmas time. And I think that this person views you as warmth. You're like a warm hug. You're like a warm cup of hot cocoa. You have got those skills that make other people feel appreciated, make other people feel comforted. And this person, they really want, like, I really feel like they want a deep connection with you, okay? Healing, yeah, look, they feel like they want to go to you, okay? They want to go to you, okay? They want to be with you, okay, Taurus? And this is healing. This is the card of healing. I feel like you guys can help each other heal because I feel like you both were uh, in a painful transformation together, and you both got through it together. And I feel like they healed and you healed, but it wasn't in the way it was meant to be. I know that sounds a little bit confusing, but I feel like you both healed, but you also at the same time both had to part ways, but now they want to come back to you, if that makes sense. Okay, Taurus, like they're coming back from the battle. They're coming back from the war. And I'll leave you with this. Dig deep, number 17. Dig deep. By light. My freaking light went out. But dig deep. Dig deep for the strength to keep going, for the courage to ask for help, or for the determination to try again. Look deeply inside your character or deeply into your history. Like the sea, you contain secret depths. Dive deep for inner reserves of resilience, discipline, and motivation. Dedicate your actions to someone you love. Okay? And there you have it, Taurus. So that's beautiful. I think this is a beautiful reading for you. Dig deep. You're going to get that inner strength you need. And love and light to you all. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, please, and hit that thumbs up button.